The new League of Legends season just begun, and today I'm gonna show you the best champions to play in the top lane. I have been researching all of the best players in the entire world, and this is what they're playing. We can start this list with a champion that you might have already seen a lot these past few days, because as soon as the season started, everyone jumped into the Aelia hype train. This is a champion that is getting picked by everyone in the high elo, in the low elo, in the platinum, emerald range, doesn't matter. Aelia is gonna be there, and in fact she is defining the meta at the moment because the changes that they have done to the Rift really benefits her early game a lot. And basically the meta at the moment is: can your champion do well against Aelia? Congratulations, you have a top 4 champion. Can your champion not do well against Aelia? Well, you're probably gonna lose. So this is definitely a champion that you can use at the moment to get elo the fastest possible way. Just keep in mind that Aelia is quite challenging to play if you haven't really gotten the chance to train her. But definitely this is a power pick for the starting of the season. Next we have a champion that directly counters Aelia, and it is very easy to play, and I'm talking about Darius. This is a champion that you can pick whether you are Iron, Platinum or Challenger. This is a power pick at the moment, and everyone is spamming him, especially to counter Aelia directly. You know, like I mentioned, Aelia has a very strong early game, but you know what? Darius' early game is even stronger, so you wanna fight here, fire with fire, absolutely, and this is the power pick that you can go. If you ever see an Aelia, go with Darius, you are gonna have a blast. But not only this, you know, Darius also counters, you know, some of the picks that we are gonna see later on this list. So this is a very good pick if you just want something that works no matter what elo you are in. And the best part is that you are gonna be able to counter our other power picks directly as well. So if you ever see the enemy first picking Aelia because they feel confident, don't worry, always go for Darius. Just make sure that you are careful because he does lose quite hard to a lot of the range options, but since they're not meta at the moment, you will be seeing a lot less of them. At number 3 we have a champion that is simply safe and it simply works. K'Sante. Doesn't matter what elo, what meta, what time of the year, doesn't matter anything, man. This is a good champion and it will probably always be good champion. Ever since he got released, he just works. It doesn't matter, like it just works. In fact, a lot of the pro players at the moment are straight up picking K'Sante because he just works. He doesn't lose against anything, and even stuff like Darius, who supposedly counters K'Sante can still survive. You just have to play a bit safer. So, man, if you just want a rock solid option for the top lane, don't go for Malphite, go for K'Sante. This is the new tank that you must add to your arsenal. So, if you are especially in the high elo and you want something that straight up works, this is the pick for you. You know, all of the best players in the world, Zeus, Kin and Bin, they are going for K'Sante. Speaking of Zeus, he is the world champion and he is the one who is showing everyone that you can pick Jace in this meta and do extremely well. This is a character who actually does not work like an assassin anymore, but rather people are playing it with the new tank build. This is actually something that a lot of people are like, wait, what is going on? Why I cannot kill Jace? And that is because with the current items, you actually go tank Jace rather than full damage Jace. And even though that you are building these tank items, his damage will still be quite high, because remember that Jace does percentage damage as well. So this is definitely a champion that you want to try out, especially if you are in the higher elos. So let's go now into the best of the best, because all of these picks definitely have something that shows that they're truly the best at what they do. However, there is one champion that goes above everything else, and I'm talking about Anessa. Listen, at the beginning of the season, everyone jumped into the Aelia and Jace hype train. Then they very quickly realized that you can pick K'Sante or Darius to have a safe laning phase against some of these picks. But then they also realized, wait a minute, if I'm picking these characters, why not pick something that also does damage and is also tanky and and has a lot of mobility on her kit, you know? Boom! Anessa picks in, and in fact you can even see Zeus changing from Jace straight into Anessa and Cassante. Like, this is the champion that you want to play at the moment, by far the strongest power pick, not because she is the strongest champion or the tankiest champion, but because she simply has everything. It is a safe pick, it is a champion that works, it is a champion that has damage, tankiness, it just has everything, man. There's no reason, you know, to pick everything else. This champion is open. So if you are especially, you know, in the lower elos, this could boost you all the way to the mid to high elos if you learn her correctly. But that's it for me. Let me know what you think in the comments about this list. Do you like it? Do you like some of the meta picks? Do you dislike her? Like Aelia, or do you dislike Jace? Let me know in the comments. But for now, my name is Comet, and I am signing out. Peace!